I have refractory chronic migraine, which means that I'm a non-responder to most of the usual treatments. And so trying to find something that actually gives me some relief has been a very challenging journey. I've tried everything you could possibly think. Physical treatments, massage, chiro, physio, osteo. Then I've tried medications of all sorts of types, antidepressants, anti-epileptics, muscle relaxants. I get Botox done in my neck, 48 needles in my neck, scalp, shoulders every 3 months. It's, mildly effective maybe. I've had cervical nerve ablation, seen ENTs, tried every kind of pillow, bed, different combinations of vitamins. The list goes on and on. I mean, at the moment, one thing that is actually giving me some relief is a medication called Nurtec. Of course, it's not in the PBS. It's over $200 for 8 tablets. And I have friends with similar situations with other conditions where the treatment is exorbitantly expensive, where you have to jump through all sorts of hoops to be eligible. Yeah, it's a frustrating and confusing dilemma, and there's often a whole lot of extra roadblocks that you've got to overcome if you're a woman with a medical condition. Let's actually dig a little bit deeper. There's a history of women not being believed by doctors, which Gabrielle Jackson talks about in her book, and it harks back to the historical diagnosis of hysteria, which was a condition that was, supposedly driven by the ovaries, which essentially made women, unbelievable and crazy and needed to be confined. That sort of history being built into medicine, and we still see it today. The fact that women are not believed about their pain or had their pain diminished. Women present to the ER having heart attacks, but because the symptoms appear differently than they appear in men, they are dismissed for having anxiety. And there's been a whole lot of cases where those women who did present to the ER have then gone home and died. So I've got a little bit of, simmering fury about this. It's very close to home because I'm a chronic pain sufferer, but I know I've got a lot of friends who have their own version of this. And I just wanted to do my little bit to speak up.